Welcome to 3 Minute Fridays, the brand new weekly YouTube short series where every single Friday I'll be answering your burning questions about moving to and living in South Italy. Today's question is, what are some reputable rental companies in Italy? Well, I've rented properties the entire time that I have lived here, so 6 years now, and they have been a mix of properties through people that I've known, so connections that I've made here, and also using what I'm about to recommend to you, Idealista. The second home that I moved to in Salerno, I actually found using this website. It's very well known in Italy, it's trusted by a lot of Italian people, and it's a great way for you to narrow down your search, even down to specific neighborhoods, because you can filter your search not only to individual cities, but even down to the neighborhoods within those cities. So you can get super laser focused with your search for a property. Now, on this website, you will find properties for both rent and for sale. And something to note, if you're renting a property here, you will be able to identify the listings that are managed by an estate agency because they will have their logo in the corner, or the ones that have a private landlord. This is really important for you to know from the beginning, because if you decide to rent a property through an estate agency, you will be paying extra for that privilege. It's usually the equivalent of a month's rent that you have to give to the estate agency just for their fees alone. So it really helps for you to know that in advance. Now, the property that I actually rented in Salerno using this website was actually with a private landlord, and the process was really clear and smooth and simple. But as with anything, you need to do your due diligence. The website itself is trusted, the resources are fantastic, but of course, when it comes to the nitty-gritty and the contract, that is going to fall on you to make sure that your contract is kosher. This is the number one thing that you need to be sure about, particularly because if you plan to stay in Italy on a long-term basis, you need to have a place of legal residence here, and that depends on the status of your contract. Some contracts do not support this, so you need to make sure that you have identified this from the very beginning. Some things to pay attention to specifically to help you to know whether or not your listing is kosher is the fact that you need to be given a contract first and foremost. Secondly, that contract needs to be registered with the local tax office, and you should also be given a copy of that registration certificate. If not, that's going to cause you problems later on when you register for residency, because the residency office likes to see everything. Also, bit of a red flag, don't pay for your rent in cash payments. Always make sure that you are paying for your rent via bank transfers. This is to protect you, but also it's to be sure that you have a record of payment should you need to prove later on that you have actually been paying rent here in Italy. For more info, check out the video link below.